So, Dead by Daylight's new Halloween event isn't actually that new and not that good. While the Halloween event has been going on in DBD, I've barely played it because it's just not very entertaining, and it's honestly kind of dwindled my mood for the game. There's a few core reasons for this. The biggest one is it's just not that different. It's basically the same reused assets as the last one, except they made it orange and blue. I thought maybe they would do something different considering they made the smoke bomb an actual item for survivors, but they just did the same thing. I don't know, it feels really dumb that they just kind of did the same thing again and didn't want to come up with anything new after they made a whole item around the event. So it's just kind of mid. The only time I've ever actually played on this event is for the challenges, and I've tried to stick it out for blood points, but unfortunately the matches just go so terribly. If I play Survivor on the event, it's some of the worst matches I think I've ever played. Killers can play how they want to play, but you know, when it's an every game thing between getting just tunneled straight off the bat without even getting a chance to play the game, it's just a lot, and it gets really annoying after like 10 to 15 matches of that. I don't know why it's on the event only, so the only time I've ever actually had fun on the event is as Killer, but the downside to this is playing as Killer on the event is like almost useless. There is no good reason at all to go into the void. The power you get isn't even that good, and you're wasting so much time that you can't be wasting. Killer, you need every single second you can get. Going into the void and getting a haunt to go, you know, down somebody or injure someone is just not worth the time spending to go and do that when I could have just chased someone and got someone. It's just not worth it. So like 90% of the matches I played as Killer, I don't even go into the void. The only time I ever did was basically for the challenges, and this is another thing. It's also a death trap for Survivor. If you go in there, the Killer immediately gets a notification because there's a little hut icon that tells you that you're in there to the Killer. It's just like, okay, then the Killer goes in there and just hits you. And it's kind of hard to escape now considering how they changed the map. I thought the map before was actually kind of good. There were some good windows, and it being an upper structure, like a pyramid, it was almost easier to play around. But now it's just kind of like this open ground with these weird like little stair pillars that you can go up on. It's I don't think it's that good. The only benefit I can see from it is it seemed like there's a little bit more pallets. They have some of those double pallet tiles like they do on certain maps, but that is like it. And it's I don't know, it's guaranteed almost you're gonna get hit if you go in there as Survivor. So it's not even worth it all around to go in there and do anything. So basically this Halloween event is just kind of some reused garbage, and it's just not that fun. Also, I mean, the player base doesn't help at all. You know, when you're getting tunneled out of 10 matches in a row, like hard straight tunneling, or just the Killer overall just kind of being not very sportsmanlike, I'd say, just does not feel that good to play on it. The only good thing I think that's came out of this is the cosmetics. This has my hopes really down for the upcoming seasonal events, like the Christmas one. If it's just gonna be the same thing with just snowmen and snowballs, it's not gonna be that entertaining. I think they really need to do something different to make it more fun and a little bit more entertaining, at least until we get new content in January. Overall thoughts, I just think that Behavior needs to start taking in more effort to make their seasonal events a little bit better to play. So with all of that being said, I will see you guys in the next Dead by Daylight video.